introduction. I'm not prepared for what I'm doing right now. How are you all? Great! That's out of the way. Seamlessly into my act. You know, seriously, my grandfather always used to tell me, comedy is like a bird. The more you use it, the further to in a bush. Because he was real sick before he died. And he wasn't making a whole lot of sense about nothing. He had become so dementiated towards the end. A word I made up. He couldn't tell the difference between the Huffington Post and Jezebel.com. It was sad. We put him in a home, of course. Family who lived there was really confused. They were like, who's this old man? Why are you leaving? What is happening right now? It was for the best, though. I think it was for the best. So I just read this article. What is that fucking noise? Can we kill that? No. Alright, we'll have to deal with it. I read this article recently about scientists, and forgive me, I don't remember which ones. There's so many scientists now, who can keep track? You got Neil deGrasse Tyson, Mikata, that Asian dude that says all the stupid shit to get on TV. What's his name? Who cares? These scientists, they want to translate dolphin squeaks into human language. I thought, wouldn't it be fun if we did that and we find out that dolphins are really fucking stupid? You know, like they can say things that can be translated into English, but it's just like, you know, Obama's a Nazi, you know. I'm worried about Miley Cyrus. I saw the funniest thing on Vine today. They're the second most intelligent animal on Earth, right? So that means, you know, we're still smarter. You know how many people are too dumb to be worth listening to? Like most of them, myself included, probably. So, what, you know, it's just fucking like, you know, sure is wet down here. Just state the obvious shit like that. It's probably all they have to contribute to the conversation. Why are we doing this? It's a waste of time, money, scientists. Neil deGrasse Tyson, I don't know, Cosmos. You guys see the poster for the show, by the way? It's really cool looking. I didn't put notes on the back or anything. It's great. It's a really good poster. It's probably awesome. I'm single, for reasons that should probably be obvious by now. I think because I look like Chris Farley and Pat Sajak had some kind of weird baby. Some weird, not well-adjusted baby. That's about to change, though, because I just found out that Goodwill.com is starting their own dating site. That's perfect for me, because I need a girlfriend, you know? Just like a used girlfriend for right now, you know? Like, I just moved into a new place, and I just need something that works and won't cost me a lot of money. It doesn't have to look great. I was on a... Anyone do the online dating here? Anyone? Mostly just the guy with the lights on him being looked at by everybody? Okay, well, I did. I was on this dating site one time. They asked for my body type. I had three options. Heavy set, little extra pounds, curvy. I went with curvy. Yeah. Sure, you know, fat black women can do it. Why can't I? I'm not fat. I'm a voluptuous, sensual man. And I'm sassy. Full of sass. No, you should try the online dating if you're single, by the way. If only because you actually learn a lot. Like, I learned through online dating. Did you know 90% of women are unique and enjoy music? It's crazy. I was messaging her like, you're not going to fucking believe this. I'm listening to music right now. It's incredible. Let's get married. What kind of music do you like? All kinds? This is getting weird. I like porn better than dating. Porn always works. You guys ever notice on porn websites, I assume you're all degenerates. You guys ever notice on porn websites, they always got the little button at the bottom of the video to share it on Facebook? I think like my third biggest fear in life is hitting that button one day by accident. Like, right under spiders, I'm afraid of that, I think. People would click on it too. If I put that on my Facebook, thinking like the name of the porn was maybe like a band I wanted them to check out, you know, like Anal Fist or Animal Collective, you know. I read this thing recently. There's this porn star who wants to have sex with 26 men for her 26th birthday, and that's going to be like the concept behind that porno movie. Why does porn need a concept behind it? Like, is anyone watching this shit all confused? Like, I don't get it. Why is everyone fucking that lady? Is it her birthday? Is she their undercover boss? I just need like the seed of an idea before I really get into it. Great, but did I show you guys the poster? It's great, great poster. Fantastic stuff. It really is. I love the poster. Porn, yeah. Thanks. I'm done with that. Let me tell you guys a little something about myself. I'm fat. Sure, most of you probably guessed that. I'm told that I look very fat. So, strangers will stop you on the street. Like, are you fat? I thought you looked very fat. My sister married a fat guy. That's how I can tell. Nicest family. I'm that kind of weight, I realize, or I need to lose like 40 or 50 pounds, I think. Not to look good, just to be taken seriously as a human being. It doesn't matter what I say to you people, my body's always telling you, yeah, I've had Cheetos for breakfast though, so like, what the fuck do I know? I have no clue what I'm talking about. It's fun to joke. It's actually kind of a big step for me to be able to talk about this in front of people. The fact that I recently finally I told my parents that I was fat, and it was hard. I've known I was fat since I was 12, but even before that, like I always knew I was different. But like when I saw the movie Heavyweights, I was like, oh, that's me. That's me. My mom started crying. She's like, have you tried not being fat? I'm like, it doesn't work for me. I've tried. My dad fucking flipped. He's like, you get out of my house, you faggot! There's the line, huh? Okay. I think it's that rejection that fuels me as a writer. I'm involved in a number of projects. I recently retooled my Animorphs fan fiction into an S&M erotica novel, so got some things in the works. MTV's Surreal Life, I'm a turtle with a clock melting on it. That was me. That was my idea. Pitched that to them. Right now I'm working on a screenplay, kind of I want to do like a gritty, sort of Christopher Nolan style retelling of the story of Struck McGruff, the cartoon dog detective. I feel like there's a lot to dive into there, you know? Like his backstory, maybe like he lost a pup to a drug cartel and that's what like set him off, you know? I'm writing all these cool lines for him, like, they told me to take a bite out of crime. They never told me crime would bite back. Real dark, real fucking try to appeal to the newer generation. You guys like TV? Alright, good. So many crowds hate television, it's weird. Things never work on them, it's horrible. You know what show I'm hooked on right now? Nope, not that one. House of Cards. Anyone watch the show House of Cards here? Alright, so like 7 people might get this joke. I should bail on it, right? Not gonna. I'm a shitty comic. I'm gonna do it anyway. I like House of Cards so much that I've started looking directly into the camera and talking about all my evil plans. See, those 7 people like that joke, so at least acknowledge that it's good. people who don't have Netflix. Just talk to a friend, get their password. It's not that hard. Get your life together. What's wrong with you? My all-time favorite show of all time, my favorite television show, Breaking Bad. Any Breaking Bad fans here tonight? Significantly more for a non-Netflix show. You guys are fucking behind the times. Anyway, I remember I was watching Breaking Bad. It was the last season. It was one of the last episodes. And the cable went out all over Connecticut. Yeah, you remember that shit, right? People called 911 because Breaking Bad. There's enough people for them to post things on the internet that said, like, don't do that. I'm not gonna lie, that was my first reaction, was to call 911 when Breaking Bad went out. I think the only reason I didn't do it was because I played out in my mind how that phone call would go. You know, like, 911 emergency service, what's your emergency? I have an emergency. Yes, sir, please state the nature of your emergency. The whole thing? Yes, what's happening? Alright, so like this chemistry teacher finds out he has cancer, and it's take forever. Some people are Catholic, I don't agree with that. Yeah, great segue. I don't think Catholicism is a good idea because of pot. Stay with me. There's a train of thought here, kind of. Potheads have terrible ideas. Like you've heard my jokes, right? Not great. One thing they're good for, though, is they're great at picking religions. You know, they always gravitate towards like the Eastern philosophy, and like Buddhism and stuff like that. You know. You think a pothead ever converted to Catholicism? Like some stone hippie on his quest for truth one day, just like, I never thought of life as a crippling burden that I should hate before. That makes a lot of fucking sense, man. Or like converting to Judaism, you know, like, I'm gonna cut off part of my dick. It is so really cool. No, it is not. No, it is not. You know that when you're high. You're thinking better. But when it comes to religion, I'm an atheist myself, which, yeah, okay. Well, some you know what that means. If you don't know what it means, basically, like, I don't believe in a concrete idea of God or any major religion, and I believe that if you don't believe what I believe, you go to hell when you die. I believe dogs go to heaven, though. That's too sad for me to think that they don't. Like, we just rot on the ground. Fuck us. But dogs have a great time up there. Any dog lovers here tonight? I'm a dog lover. Wait, that's it for dog lovers? So like mostly monsters then. Okay, all right. I love dogs. I think it's so fascinating the way we influence the way that they were bred, the way they evolved. They've done studies. They can actually read our emotions by looking at our faces. Just like, you know, we used to do with each other before smartphones happened. They're currently the only animal that can do that. And it's just so amazing to think, like, really think about that for a second. And then go home tonight, take a good long look at your cat, throw it away. Living with a cat is like living with a raccoon who's boring. Scratches up your shit, scratches you. It's not a pet. You have Stockholm syndrome. This thing doesn't love you. You give it a free meal without it having to murder something, and it's like, all right, whatever. That's all the cat's good for. These are really cool buttons. This is a really good setup they have. It's awesome. You guys seem like a smart crowd, actually. You guys, big thinkers, big readers, yeah? Yeah? All right. You guys want to talk about some dangerous shit? Huh? Like what's really going on in this fucking country right now? No? Yeah. Zeitgeist. The Illuminati, the Build-A-Bear group, let's get into it.
Those three right there.
I think that those quizzes on BuzzFeed is, I think they're in league with the NSA. I do. I was filling one out one time. It was asking me all the standard BuzzFeed quiz questions. How much do you drink? What kind of foods do you like? And then randomly it was just like, do you support Edward Snowden being pardoned? Wait, what's that got to do with what kind of David Bowie I am? And why am I Halloween Jack? That album sucked. Then like Dukes, I don't know. What comes next? Character work, here we go. I'd be remiss if I didn't try some character work out on you people. You guys mind if I try out some of my characters on you? Alright, cool. Some characters I'm working on. This first character is called the Cokehead, whose dealer's father just passed away. So. Oh man, that's terrible. Listen, are you good right now? And this next guy, this next character. This character's called the surprisingly well-read Westboro Baptist Church member. The surprisingly well-read Westboro Baptist Church member. God hates faggots! Except for Walt Whitman, Truman Capote, and Oscar Wilde. And, I'll do one more character here. This character is called the premature ejaculating date rapist. Ah! You're going to hell. That joke wasn't that good and you tried. You're going to hell when you die. I want you to know that. I don't even believe in hell, but like I do now because I need a place to put you when you die. That's how evil you are. So I've gotten a complaint about my stand-up that basically the number one complaint I get is that I'm kind of like all over the map, you know, very scattershot, very unorganized. So what I did was I made a list of the categories on Jeopardy from a nightmare I had one time. And I figure that'll settle it all. I'm just going to share those with you guys right now. Categories are maintaining a healthy relationship with a woman, any kind. Flawless comedy structure and its application. Songs by the Verb that are not Bittersweet Symphony. Sobriety.
That is a nightmare.
A nightmare. And of course, seeing your own penis effortlessly because you're not fat. Daily double on that one. Got fucked. Got so fucked. You know, there's a lot of talk right now about sexism in comedy, about rape culture in comedy, and that's all, you know, we need to monitor that kind of thing. I agree, you know, but no one's really talking about racism in comedy right now. There's so much racism in comedy right now, and I don't get it. I mean, like when I do it and it's awesome, that's fine, but I just don't, you know, white comics shit on black people. I'm getting real with you guys for a second, okay? You know, black people, you know, black comics, they always shit on white people. It's fucking 2014. The race war is right around the corner. We'll figure it out then. Like, can we just enjoy this antebellum of tolerance before the bloody drums of race war come crashing upon us all? I'm depressed. I am. I suffer. I like to pretend that I'm important enough to suffer from depression. That's my thing. I won't go on antidepressants though. I absolutely refuse to take those drugs, which is weird because like I'll take Percocet for like no reason at all. I was on Percocet all last week because like I had some. That's it. But yeah, I don't want antidepressants to change me, so I don't fuck with those. Guys, I'm gonna level with you. I'm going through a breakup right now. You know. What the fuck is that?
You're kind of wrong.
You know, you're right. I am. She was annoying. Fuck her. You know what I hated about her? She was always making these like stupid analogies that didn't make any sense at all. She was like a can of soup in the middle of a field, just no class, you know? Hey.